Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Road to the League with Wrexham. Today we're going to be having two more Champions League games, Parthenope and Galatasaray. So, is it an easier one? Maybe not. Galatasaray's 18th, so maybe they're a bit better. But Parthenope right now is 35th in everything, and they've not won a game. So I think this is the time where we can grab 3 points, maybe even 6 today. We can propel ourselves 8 points, and we can get back up into the qualifying portion to prepare ourselves for Shakhtar, Bayern, and Inter. Shakhtar being December, and in January, finishing out the Champions League. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. I am ready. I am set. But first, we have 2 games to go through. Both clean sheets. We played Fulham. Dan Bosma had one off a set piece corner, and Paul Kinlan puts up an extra one to get 2-0. Then we went ahead and played United, and with them there, Paul Kinlan had 2 goals in the 28th and the 48th minute to take us to a 2-0 win. We've won a couple of games. We're good. Parthenope and Galatasaray today. It's going to be quite a match. We are going to be traveling to Italy, I think, in this one. We're still going to play positive against this 4-4-2. No injuries or anything. Everyone is relatively healthy. Caputo is still getting back to fitness. And well, we're all ready and good to go for this one. Isaacs is actually not going to be here. He's going to be a support. And we're going to get everyone up here. We are ready to do this. Come on. We've played 2 good games, 2 good set pieces. Have been good goals over the last couple of episodes. Wesley, well, not even the last couple of episodes. Maybe Wesley Fofana had that set piece in like the first episode of this season. So we've had a couple of good set piece attacks, and I think that's what we need to continue doing to kind of put us over the top in these, because we're not really converting a lot of our corners. But we are converting some of our free kicks into goals. So hopefully Wesley Fofana can do that. I think Salvatore was another one that had one, as they just flipped around their defense for whatever reason. That was kind of weird. Bjornsson gets a card in the 9th minute, and well, we got nothing going on in this one. Fofana now gets a card in the 16th. And again, we're struggling to get anything going. No one has a moment right now. This might be a quick game at this rate. 28th minute, 29th. Here we go. We finally have our first moment. Just going to go to Parthenope. Looking. With Hira. Good tackle. Get up. Okay, good pass back to Salvatore. Up to Canalita. Or to Bjornsson. Good ball over the top. Kinlan is there. It is actually... Kinlan didn't touch that ball. Bertrand hit that back to Bell. That's VAR. Don't rob me. Kinlan didn't touch the ball. Yes, he did. He had a quick touch. All right, we have a chance here. Isaacs, a little bit too hard of a touch. Deep ball here. There's a couple of guys. Thiago is going to win that in the air. Isaacs dribbling up to Leao. Leao looking to Kinlan. Back to Leao. Rafael Leao went to the back of the nets. His 3rd goal of the season. Banged up a little bit this season. Finally got in the scoreboard. I think the last episode, or in between the games there, but he was able to get on the board over the last couple of weeks. This last month, able to get on the board finally and start scoring some goals, as we are just not scoring the goals that we did last season. But our defense has been absolutely fantastic, and we need that defense to show up here. Isaac's here over to Canalita, looking for an insurance before the half, but here I can't get there. Cross in the middle. Canalita will take that out of possession. Kinlan up to Bell. Bell looking, crossover, and, well, Rafael Leao can't get there. And here is a counterattack. Over to Rooney. Rooney looking, shot. Yulson easily handles that. Another try for Parthenope here is it's over to Endrick. Up to, I think that's the Georgian I can't pronounce. The Dari over to Kotas. Kinlan's going to take it out of possession. Bell here. Waiting for help. Leao up. Canalita has space. He's going to play a Kinlan with a big shot, and Varga, the goalkeeper, makes a great save there. It is on target, so that's one of the biggest things. We want those shots to be on target. Going back post, that's going to be won by Barrios. Kinlan's going to make a move, and that's going to be a tackle out there. We're not going to have anything from it, though. Here we go. We've taken Salvatore, Fofana, and Bjornsson have all been booked. I'm happy with the number of shots. Let's not get someone suspended. Please, let's not. Let's praise the boys. Fryer's going to put this into Endrick. Vidari out to Kotas. And there's Thiago. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like it. Kinlan has some room. Madkira up to, back to Kinlan. Rafael Leao does look like it was tipped away from Leao. Can't get his full foot on it. It's pretty much seconds later, we have another try. Good reset. Back to Fofana. Up to Isaacs. I'm liking how we are passing. Good ball over the top. Kinlan cannot get it in there. And that is the biggest thing. We're not able to beat these keepers this year, as Paul Kinlan is denied a second time. Canalita. Gonna take this one. That's going to be headed away. All right, Fryer here with Parthenope on our side. Crossing to the top of the box. It's actually misjudged. And here we are on a break. And here, though, is triple team able to get it to Bell. Back to Kinlan. Good through ball. Bell, shot. Gets it past Varga. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We were winning this in... I don't know how to say that, but I'm going to try. Guata? Well, word's hard. Definitely if it's not in English, because obviously that's in Italian. But Parthenope, otherwise known as Napoli, as I like to say, we're ahead. And since we're ahead, I'm going to make a couple of changes. Western Fofana is going to come out. We're going to put in 11 Verde and Bosma. They're going to come in here. Bjornsson, no. Let's get Akiakai. BM for board. Let's flip this. Let's get Richie in, and that is where we're going to start with the sub so far. It's going to be 4. We'll hold off the next sub until like the 70th minute or so. I think that's it. Look at this. Salzburg giving Barcelona a run for their money. Okay. Leao just took an injury. We're going to put in Cepeda. We'll get him in. He's going to come in around the 75th minute. Let's praise the boys. Good win. Plays it up. Thiago, that's way too far, and he's offside. Cepeda, though, comes back onside. Parthenope lucky there's no one there to kind of take that miss. Richie back to Thiago. Bosma, 11 Verde over to Isaacs. Back to Cepeda. Looking. We don't want Isaacs to pressure that. There's Bosma. Playing it up. It's over to Bell, and that is a great stop by Varga, even though he is offsides. We've had 9 shots on target, which is why 10 shots on target, which is why we've been done a pretty good job keeping Parthenope off the shots on target with 4. Varga's going to catch that. 4 minutes of stoppage time added. As Richie's going to play that back up top. Pretty much to no one, unfortunately. Coley over to Bertrand. Passing it around to Soliar. Endrick. That's going to be a Kiakai. Great one. Cepeda is going to try to come back on side. He's going to be on side. Place it in the middle. Bosma has a good strike. Do we have someone else that's on a yellow right now? No, we do not. It was a Coley I saw. And that will be your first full time. Let's go. Paul Kinlan with 2 assists. Joe Bell with a goal. Rafael Leao with a goal. We'll see what that injury to Rafael Leao is. Hopefully it's not too bad. He's been plagued with injuries. He might actually retire at this point this season, which means we need to look at bringing in another striker more than likely. We get the 2.27 million finances. Well, we're going to be hemorrhaging finances until we get in this new stadium next year. I think we'll be able to add more to it. Kinlan, 2 good assists. Salvatore does get his yellow card limit, so he won't be playing the next game. And it looks like it was not an injury that we should worry about, which I like to see. So I'm going to play the Wolves, I think the Liverpool game, I think it is, before we head over to Galatasaray in Turkey, play them, and we could be seeing ourselves a big, good bounce back in the Champions League stage. I really would love to see that. All right, so we are back, and most importantly, we had 2 games, and well, there were 2 ties, because that's what we do. We draw here at Wrexham this season. We really only have 2 losses on the year, which is United in the Carabao Cup and PSG. Otherwise, we've only tied or won. So we took on Wolves. That was a 1-1 tie. We just could not stave off the Wolves attack going into the second half, and they scored in the 52nd minute with Kane. Full of love. And then we took on Liverpool. This one, Kiakai got a goal in the 10th minute. Then we gave up 2 pretty much back-to-back goals to Kyle Lewis on breakaways, which were not particularly great. We were able to get over the top of our defense and have clean shots. And Yolson just couldn't save it. And then Martinelli from the top of the box is striking about 15, 18 yards out and ended up tying the ball game for us against Liverpool. So here we go. Galatasaray. Everyone's good. Salvatore is suspended because he has way too many yellow cards. Salinas got injured in practice. Actually in the draw against Liverpool. So he had a lower gashed lower leg. So he's not going to be out here. Otherwise, who's going to take that spot? It's Bosma on the defense. Actually, it's not Bosma. Where is blind? Levin Verde. Levin Verde is going to take that spot. So that's what we're going to go with in the back. Otherwise, everything is as normal. We are fit. We are ready. And so let's submit the team. We're at home. Galatasaray has to come to Wales. They are inconsistent. We are strong because we haven't lost. Let's go enjoy the match. Let's get a win and put ourselves at, what, 8 points at that point? It'll be 8 points. And kind of set us up to have just one more win. And one more win in 3 games. And we'll likely have the points threshold we need to advance to at least the knockout stages. I think only the knockout stages, because I don't see us getting the bye. So finally there, Canalita. Header up to Kinlan. Back to Mathura. Good ball back by Canalita. Reset. Levin Verde over the top. Bell's going to win it. Leao. Shots. Volley. Whatever that was. It went in the net. You can't complain there. But I can't complain that, well, VAR says he's offsides. Was it Bell? Bell is barely offsides. Barely offsides. That is a bit unfortunate. Here's Galatasaray over to Star Silva. That's not one guy. That's the one Star, one Silva. As we intercept that, seemed like a very errant pass up to Kinlan. Kinlan looking, plays it through. Bell. The doink is real. Off the right post. That hurts. We only have 2 shots on target at this point. I'm not liking what we're having, what our product is out here. We need better. Serlik. Fofana is going to win that in the air. Going to bounce around a couple times. Lahira plays it up. Going to be headed away, and it's just in the air. We finally settle it down. Fofana up to Leao to Bell. Kinlan plays the ball over the Bell. Bell shots. Sneaks it in near post on the keeper. His 10th of the season. We'll take the lead, baby. We'll take that lead. We'll put pressure here on Galatasaray. We'll see if we can continue this. Yeah, Serlak just can't get his hands on the ball there. Of 26,000. So we don't have a sold out race course today, which is kind of unfortunate. I could have used the cash from the other 1,300 people, but it's okay. I think we can find another gear in this match. So it seems awesome when we go to our new stadium, we have it sold out with that we can actually afford the wages that we're paying, and the debt that we have going on will actually reduce. Also, there's rumors of a board takeover. We'll see what happens there here in Wrexham. We'll see if that actually goes. It's Bell gonna take another shot, and Sirlak does save that one. I would love to see a Tycoon takeover. Because if we had a Tycoon takeover, it could be magical for our team. As Bell header in, and that is another great save. We got Tycoon takeover. Wow, worked hard. We'd be able to funnel so much money into this team next season that fundamentally, I think we'd be up there with Man City. Because that was a good shot. Bell, it's over. Across, that's going to be kicked out. Kind of laid up back to 11 Verde. Up to Madhira. Plays over the top. Leao gets taken down, but Bell, another shot. Another save. Sirlak is just absolutely doing work here for Galatasaray, and I'm actually surprised that it is only 1-0. Jorgensen's going to take that one over to Canalita. Plays it wide. Silva's going to win that in the air. Sochi's going to take this down the far side. We're going to cut it off. Fofana's going to force a pass backwards. Pass over the top. Going back. The former Wrexham man. Fofana missed the ball. Wesley Fofana missed the pass. I'm going to demand more. We're going to go out and attack because this is bad. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple changes. Mahira's going to come out. He's not having a good game. We're going to put Isaacs over here. We're going to put Kulishevsky in. We're going to take out... We're going to keep in Leao. Isaac's going to stay in. Let's go... let's take out Canalita. Put Akita Kai. Osman's going to come in for 11 Verde. Actually, let's do one of these. Let's keep Caputa. Let's keep Canalita in. And we'll see what this kind of turns into from here. Let's put a Kia Kai. in for Isaacs here. Let's pull him out. Let's pull Kinlan back. Cepeda's going to come in up for Joe. Actually, Cepeda's going to come in right there. See if we can get that. There's the good. Come on, Bell. Okay. Let's actually do this then. Let's get Martinelli in on the right side. Kulishevsky's going to be... We're going to put them in the complete wing backs, and we're going to press this. Sirlak plays it up. Thiago. Over to Fofana. Back to Thiago. Bosma. Kinlan. Over to Canalito. Plays it up. Leao. Good touch. Kulishevsky. Cepeda. Back of the net. Please, VAR, do not do this to me. This is a goal. Don't hurt my soul right now. It is. Okay, one thing we're going to do. Leao play this. You know what? Let's keep Leao up here. Really? One of these. Nope, let's keep Leao up here. We'll go positive. Ooh, that could have been one in the air. Only just gonna have it. He's gonna take it in. Looked like he was trying to go for Bell, and that was intercepted by the guys here. Let's go support like we want to, like this. I want to keep up the pressure, but I don't want to allow them to get something free and we lose it. Wow, here it is. In 86 minutes, Galatasaray is going to have a chance. Kulishevsky, good fight for the ball, but ultimately, okay, good interception by Fofana. Leao, back over to Kiakai Martinelli. Martinelli playing out wide today. He loses the ball. Oh my gosh, don't do it to me, Football Manager. Thank you, Thiago. Bosma over to Martinelli again. Yeah, can I get over here? Cepeda has it. Let's get an insurance goal, please. Tries to cross it. Mehmet's there. That's a pass backwards. Joe Bell into the nets. Finally, Joe Bell puts it in there. 3-1. This one's a bit more difficult than we needed to have. A little bit more tactical approach, a little bit more change. But yeah, that's a backward pass, and that's going to be a goal. Mistake on the defense. The Turkish defense. You love to see it. Liverpool beating up on PSG as well. Okay, nice work. That was good, everyone. Good game. Good win. We're at 8 points. I mean, Shakhtar. We just need to win one of these and we'll likely be up here. But Shakhtar has been playing pretty well, so I don't think that's going to be a walk in the park by any means. Anything? Inter down at 29th. I mean, that is a shocker. They are second in their league. But yeah, that's a shocker for Inter. Able to play up at this level. Other ones that we play is, of course, looking through, where is Bayern's around where we are, and our last one is against two. Is it another Inter, Bayern, and Shakhtar? That's right. Okay, I think out of those three, we should be able we get something. We get those that sweet old cash, 2.7 million. Good for Joe Bell, comes through for us. We'll send our assistant there. Fofana is suspended for the next one, so Salvatore will be back. Fofana will be suspended for the Shakhtar game. The Shakhtar game is the middle of December, so I think ultimately we haven't played Chelsea at this point. So I think what we're going to end up having is a Shakhtar and Chelsea matchup the next episode. So I'm going to play these 4 games here: Norwich, Bournemouth, and Crystal Palace. Then we'll be back with a Champions League game and Chelsea. And then we're into none other than January and the transfer window. Now, we do have, like I said before, a possible rumors of a board takeover. We have no idea what that's going to be or if it's actually going to be possible with that. I mean, at the end of the day, the board seems to be selling. The board seems to be selling. Okay, that is something we might see. If the board is selling, then we're gonna possibly get some. Hopefully it's not internal. That was our last one, was internal. But if we have one, a tycoon takeover, we could be splurging in the winter transfer window a lot of money. Now we have 81 million. We're not going to obviously spend that because that would put us probably like 215 in the hole. However, our wages don't go down very fast here, but this does, meaning I think we can handle a massive buy. So we might look at buying someone that can take over the spot from Rafael Leao. We might regulate him down, back down to more of a bench spot. It's okay. Leao is doing work for us. He's selling jerseys. He's doing his thing, but the acceleration and agility are coming down. And I think he's just struggling for fitness at this point. Cepeda is all right. But I mean, at this point, is he really going to get any better? He's close to full potential. I mean, at this point, we might end up selling him. Who knows? And then also Caputo has come in. He's finally has a want from Crystal Palace. I mean, Crystal Palace comes in. We could deal him for 56 to 75 million. I mean, that would be a great one. I think if we did that, then we'd be able to sell and kind of look towards what we might have in the buying. And the buying idea from there is we're going to look for someone that could take over. I mean, we have this guy for 77 million. He would be of English descent. I mean, this would be a guy on the left side, but the thing is, we already kind of have someone there. So it really comes down to the fact of we have a couple of other big pieces out here. For Shakhtar, we wanted to bring in this man here, and he would be absolutely amazing up top as a complete forward. I think he can come through and do absolute work for us as a complete forward. I mean, and even at that, maybe it comes an advanced forward, and we play an advanced forward and a poacher up top next to Kinlan being the attacking mid, and we see what we can do there. I think that would be a suggestion. We have a couple of guys in here I'd like to buy, because Yotan would be a good one to bring in as well. We'll see if we can buy him, although he won't be homegrown at the club. Nunez was another one. I think he went over to Schalke. Yeah, he ended up going to Schalke, so maybe that's not particularly something. But we also have a couple more in here, like Fabio Sosa might be one. We have a couple of youngsters in there. And then there's also thinking about, if we get a Tycoon takeover, we can buy one of these guys that are just top tier. Like Tomato here. Timoteo. I mean, this man would literally destroy anyone from labor. Like, this man right here could do it all as a complete forward, blow everyone out of the water. One of the better, if not the best European players right now. We could make that one. We also have this one from Real Madrid we could do. I mean, we could do something from England. So you would have at least homegrown here. We could do that. And he's also a good complete forward option as well. We've tried to get him before. We have a couple of other suggestions. I mean, we're not going to get one there. Valdo is wanted by Liverpool. Maybe we can pull him over, but that's a little hefty for that price tag. Foden is actually retiring, so that would be one that we wouldn't want to do. And like, we're just going through at this point. I mean, we could buy Erling Haaland for a season. That would be interesting. The other one that could be, but he's not for sale as well, be attacking mid. So we have a couple of like choices out here to make. Maybe we could even go Jude Bellingham, but however, he's not on sale, so that's one thing. So we have some real questions if we get a Tycoon takeover. Quite honestly, at 95 million. If we sold one player, like if we sold Cepeda or Caputo, but again, if we sold Caputo, this is our new striker right here. This is our new striker that comes with it. And that might be something that we could possibly do. But his salary is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way we can afford his salary. That is the biggest thing. However, with a Tycoon takeover, we'd be able to deal with that salary if we increased all of this and we just had so much money injected in the club. And I think even if we sold, say, Caputo for another 80 million, we can do 80 million. We could jack this up. If we jack this up to like 25, we could afford that. We could afford that salary for at least 1 year. Now, could we afford that salary for multiple years? I don't know. But at that point, if we were to make it in the later stages of the Champions League, he could be registered. We're vying for a title in the league itself at this point. Just kind of racing Man City. We're fighting for a title. We could possibly do a deep run in the Champions League, and that would likely give us the ability to pay for it. So that's kind of some ideas. I don't know if it's going to be that's probably wishful thinking at this point, thinking we're going to have a Tycoon takeover, but you never know. I'm hoping at some point in my life that happens, but it's never happened. So thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.